Today I want to quickly show you how to model your own dice in Blender. If you want to save yourself some work, links to buy this file and others will be below in the description. I'm in Blender 2.91, and to make all of these shapes super easy, you're going to want to install an add-on. So we'll go up here to Edit, go down to Preferences, go to the drop-down menu and select Add Mesh, and make sure Extra Objects and Geodesic Domes is clicked on. Once that's there, we can go ahead and add some shapes. Math function, so we go in here to Add Mesh, and down the Math function. In Math function is regular solid. That's what we want. Yeah, there's a triangle, which is our D4, which is a tetrahedron, and then D6, D8, D12, and D20. So the only shape left is the D10. So how do we make a D10? We go into here to Mesh. Let's grab a cone this time. Go down here. Sometimes it's minimize down here. Click on Add Cone. Click on Vertices. And you can just drag it down, or you can just type in here 5. There we go. That's good. Now you press N to pull up the transformation window here. We're gonna Control Copy, Control Paste, click, so it selects only this one instead of all of them. We're gonna click Grab, G to grab. Oops, no, we don't want to do that. We're gonna go up here to move. No, we're not gonna do that either. We're going to click on this one, so it only selects one. And we're gonna go to Rotation and rotate it. We want to rotate it on either the X or Y axis. So let's go 180 degrees. Yeah, look at that. So this has the little zigzag pattern, that's what we're looking for. Come over here to the modifier menu, go up to boleen. Oh. Doesn't really matter which one you're clicked on, I don't think. Come down to the little wrench, which is for modifiers. Click Add Modifier. Click on Boolean, which is the cutting out kind of thing. It will be automatically set to difference, but you want the intersect one because that keeps the part of the mesh that is common between all operands, which is the two pieces. So, Object, Cone, Exact. Make sure you click Intersect, not Difference, and then click Apply. So that gets rid of the top half and separates this bottom half, so you can just delete it. And look, there's our D10 or D percentage. You can resize it or reshape it or whatever you want. So the next step is putting lines on it so you can center the numbers, and then putting numbers on and changing the font. Alright, let's just quickly make all the shapes. Add mesh, math function, so easy, grab, with G, add mesh. Those are our 6 shapes. Damn it. Those are our 6 shapes. They look about right. That's fairly large. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, those look about right. This might be a little bit big. Something like that. And heck, we can throw in a cylinder just for the heck and giggles of it. Yeah, something like that. Alright. To zoom in on a specific object, you press period on the number pad. Okay, so we got, start here. So to get lines on this, we're going to go into object mode, go into edit mode, and go down to this knife tool. Knife. And so we want to make an X across the middle so we can put our numbers on here. So we'll just click on one of these dots, click all the way across, and then realistically we could take any one of these dots. As long as it crosses over the middle, we should be good. See, could go there or even over here if we want it. Doesn't really matter, but if we try to connect somewhere that's not the middle, it won't line up properly. There we go. See, this one turns yellow. Anytime you touch a dot, it'll turn yellow. So you know it's so far around the circle. And then yeah, everything does not line up totally perfectly, but darn it, it's close. It's weird, I wonder why it's not perfect. Oh, because look, that's not perfect there. Okay, so whatever, if you make a mistake, you can click on select, click on faces, select the, hold shift, select the two faces that you want to merge back together, and go either unsubdivide or dissolve. Dissolve. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Actually, it does. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, to get lines on your object, you go into edit mode, go down to the knife, come to your object. You can click just off the circle and then let it lock onto one of the dots. Then you can go straight across, lock on the dot on the opposite side, hit enter, and then you can just do the same thing. There. And now you want to go through every single one of these and do the same thing to every single one of these faces. Some of them are a little bit awkward, like the D12 over here, but it's all basically exactly the same premise. Grab your line tool. It already has a strange line on it, so let's grab select box and go to face select, select these two faces, right click, and go dissolve faces. Now we can draw our lines on it. We want one line, escape. Let's turn that, yeah. There we go. And now to get it in the middle of this line, we hold Control, and it'll lock to the middle. Done. I'm going to turn this to the same thing here. You see it bend? You don't want it to bend. So escape. Let's do here. Hold Control, and it'll lock to the middle. You drag across. There. Now this one's got a nice X on it. And it'll be the same for every side, so. All of them will cross the middle. So it doesn't matter which ones you do, you have to do that to every single one. And then the next step will be putting numbers on it. So let's jump back here to the circle real quick and I'll show you how to stick numbers on. So we'll go add text. So I'm going to add, go down to text. Text will pop up. That's fine. You can just click off for a second. We want the text, click on it, right click on it, and go extrude size. Careful moving your mouse because it'll control the extrude and it can get kind of crazy sometimes. So you just want it to come out a little bit. Doesn't really matter yet because we're going to resize it, but something like that. And then go up here to the menu, up here to the bar up at the top, click on the magnet, which is snap to point, and we want to try to snap it to that middle vertex dot. So we switch to vertex and snap with center. Okay, now we can grab this text, and when we put it down, it goes half of the way into the coin. Make that a little bit smaller. Actually, I just want it thinner this way. Yeah. Okay. So to change the text, you just hit tab. It puts you into edit mode. You can back this out, and you can put whatever number you want to put on here. Let's do a big X. Back into object mode, you can just tab. Tab. Right click on the object and go set origin to volume. Center of mass, volume. And that'll put the dot in the middle. And you can grab it and it'll snap to that dot. Now you can make it bigger. You can make it taller. Make it thicker if you want. Something like that is usually about good. Right now this coin is only 1 millimeter thick. We actually want it to be about 2. So we'll probably double up the size of all of these things. But we can do all that later. Yeah. So now the process is repeating this on all of these other numbers. I'll go into fast forward and you can follow along. So just try and if you try from one point and it doesn't really work, try from another point. Usually coming from the flat side to the point seems to work better for some reason. Then test out your letters, numbers, see how they look. Straighten them. There you go. And repeat that process on all of them. There's timestamps below if you want to jump and skip this part, but if you want to watch and see how much effort you're saving yourself by buying the file below, then stick around. As you can see, this takes a good while.